was obviously an exciting time just for the program in general, being bowl eligible. Whenever you got the news that it was supposed to be the Bahamas Bowl, but got relocated to Charlotte and now playing for the first ever famous Toastery Bowl, does that just add a little bit of fuel to the fire, a new location, a little bit different, obviously, than New Orleans going somewhere new for a bowl game this year?
Yeah, I'm a little bit different. I don't care. Tell us who we're playing, where we're going. We'll be there. We'll be ready to play. I don't really get caught up into it. Like I said, I just want to know who the opponent is, and I want to get started on the film as fast as I can. I'm really enjoying practice again, just because, like Coach had mentioned it earlier. I guess in the last 2 years, I feel like I've gotten so close with so many of these, players on our defense, and in a lot of the cases, I feel like this is kind of like my last week with them, and that. I don't know. I sound like a big old sap, but I mean that makes me sad. So anyway, there's a lot of those guys. Like I said, I care a lot about, and I'm gonna try to do my best to enjoy this last week with them as we can, and try to shift our focus to winning the football game. That's kind of what bowls are for me.
This season, defense has gone through a lot, a lot of ups and downs, especially with injuries and stuff. Where does the defense sit right now? Are guys like us and Stout going to be able to play this weekend? Where does the defense sit right now?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like every week. We've I know y'all have asked the question a lot today, but it's every week. We go through a season with a lot of injuries, and we try to play a lot of different players, and we'll play the best ones that are out there, and we're going to have to play a lot of them. ODU does a great job on offense. They're going to be a tempo offense. It'll be very similar to, what we saw with South Florida in the opening game. They're going to play a lot of plays. It's going to be fast. I think in the South Florida game, we played, 110 snaps in that game, which is a lot. We expect to play the same, amount in this game when we go against these guys, and so we're getting prepared to have as many 2 deep, 3 deep, whoever we need, and as many guys as we can get kind of across the board. So, again, they do a really good job on offense, kind of comes out of the Heupel system and kind of some of the former Baylor offenses. Quarterback does a great job. The running backs run really, really hard. Receivers, again, make great acrobatic catches down the field, and O-line really plays well together. So we've got a big challenge on our hands, and we're going to try to play as many guys as we can.
Second year, wrapping up for you here on the hill. The case known for being more of an offense school than defense been, standing out the last couple of years. What's been your last few years?
Yeah, well, I think, for me, schools are special. And again, I getting a little bit sentimental here, but WKU is really special to me. I had a chance to come here 2 years ago after our season ended with the University of Florida, and got a chance to come work for Tyson. He gave me a great opportunity here, and somebody that I've known for a long time, spent a lot of time with. I can't tell you how good it does my heart every time I see Kim Helton walk in the building, and I go back to the first time I met Kim in 2005, and knowing that Kim and my father were good friends, having people like Zach Langford, like I've said before, that I coached at UAB, and I get to kind of know in a different way and see his family and see what kind of father he is now and see what kind of husband he is. Those are things that are really, really good. My son Jake, y'all see Jake, he's with me all the time. I mean, this is by far, his favorite spot that he's ever been. So, I give a lot of credit to the city overall, our church, and really, what the athletic department has meant to us and to our family, and it's a pretty special place.
You had to deal with quite a bit of turnover, especially on the defensive side of the coaching staff last year. Any indication whether you might have a few last spots to fill this year, or do you just follow?
Yes, great question. He was asking about the defensive turnover we had. So yes, last year I think we had the only person that was back was one QC, and we started over. I think there were 9 total guys that came in on our defensive staff from a year ago. The truth of the matter is, yes, it's kind of rolling. Last year it was mostly January, and a lot of that, we lost our defensive line coach to the Miami Dolphins. We lost our outside linebackers coach to the Minnesota Vikings. We had another coach had an opportunity to go to the SEC. And so, my guess is we'll lose them all again. That'd be my best answer. So, Coach Helton and I try to kind of get our list prepared and try to get on the same page and try to stay a little bit of a step ahead of it. And, we kind of know what we're looking for, with different guys. But I hope they all come back, but I hope they all have opportunities that they feel like are going to be good ones. We know this is a great place. We know this is a great fit. We know we play good defense here. And so hopefully that, they can stay. It'll make my off season a lot easier, I promise you. But if not, like I said, best of luck to whatever happens. But I think we've got a great defensive staff. I think we've come a long, long way. My favorite part about our defensive staff is just that everybody is so bought into the relationships with their players. And I think that's where it starts. We've got a lot of smart guys in that room that have high ceilings, a lot of young guys in that room that can coach in the NFL if they want to, probably in their immediate future. So I'm ecstatic about the room I got, but I just kind of take the approach of as they come, we'll figure it out as they go. But we've got a good room, so it'll be hard to keep them. Anybody else? All right, thank y'all. Oh, go ahead.
Can we call it bowl beard? Will you have the beard for bowl beard?
Whatever you'd like, cuz.